Hi guys, it's Kaylee, and as you guys can tell by the title, I am doing a room transformation video. And basically, I used to live with my mom down south, and I moved with my dad now that I go to college. And we basically transformed the room completely. Like, there's hardly anything that is the same as before. And basically, I'm just recording all that I did, and I hope you guys enjoy. So first we removed the carpet because it was old and had lots of stains on it, so it was definitely time for it to go. And my dad is really good at doing this, so he helped me out by ripping it out, and then after that I swept up all the dust and threw that away. I thought this process would take a long time, but it actually was probably one of the quickest things that I worked on in the room.
Let it go, paint my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher and higher.
Next, we worked on the painting process, which I felt like took forever, honestly, but it was definitely helpful to have my mom and dad, so it wasn't as long as it could have been, I guess. The color before was a mixture of gray and beige, I think, so it was definitely more gloomy, and I didn't like that, so we changed it to white, and white actually does make smaller rooms look bigger, so that was a great bonus. After painting the room, I did my bathroom, and this time I had my cousin help me, so thank you so much, Robin. For some reason, my dad had us use a primer before actually painting it, so this one took a couple more coats than my bedroom did. And it was a little bit harder because you have all those little creases to do, but in the ending we did it, and it turned out a lot better than it looked before. Then next I worked on the closet, and I was pretty happy to do this because that meant I was very close to being done painting. So the closet didn't take too much time because it was a lot smaller than the rest of the rooms, but the little details took some time. So once I finished that, I was pretty excited. Originally, I wasn't going to paint the doors, but because I painted the walls white, you can tell that the doors were beige, and it didn't match, so to make everything match, I just painted the doors. So this right here is my entrance door, and then I painted also my closet door and my bathroom door. This was definitely one of the least interesting things to do, but it had to be done. So I had to sand the baseboards and make sure all the bumps and scratches were smooth and gone so that when I paint it again, it will look brand new. The next part is definitely something that took forever, and it was removing the tiles from my bathroom and then placing the tiles in my room. So the tiles that I went with look like wood. They're like a whitish gray type wood, but they are not actually wood. They are tiles, so that I don't have to treat them very carefully when cleaning. I can just use a mop and don't have to worry about ruining it. Now that my tiles are done, I can actually bring furniture into my room. So I decided to change up my nightstand table by adding a marble adhesive paper to it because it was starting to get old and have a lot of scratches on it. So rather than just buying a new one, I decided to just make this one look more presentable. So I went to IKEA and got some furniture. I got a bed, a desk, and a chair. And somehow I was able to put all of these up without breaking it. So first I started with the chair, and this one was not that hard actually. It was just a couple screws, and I managed to do that perfectly because still to this day, it has not broken. The desk part was a lot harder to do than the chair. It had way more screws and a lot of drilling, and the instructions seemed like it was in gibberish, honestly. It was very, very confusing, but I pulled through and got it done. As you can tell, I'm using scissors as a hammer because my dad took his tools with him to work and I didn't feel like waiting for him to come home. But when he came home, we tightened it a lot more so that it wasn't as loose. But I'm pretty impressed because this took me a couple hours and I actually got it done. For the finishing touch, I decided to add a pink fluffy rug because I wanted my room theme to be pink, gold, and marble, and this helped a lot.
Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Let it go, paint my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher and higher. Let it go, paint my body go.
So this is the final product of my room, and I am definitely impressed with how it turned out. When I envisioned it in my head, it never looked like how it does now, and it looks way better than what I thought. I'm very, very happy, and I'm gonna have to say it took a lot of work. It did not happen overnight. If anything, it took about a month or more to do all the painting and moving furniture and building furniture and placing the tiles. Like, it took a lot of work, but in the ending, the work was worth it because I am in love with my room and couldn't have asked for anything better. I love watching other people's room makeovers, so thank you for the other people that posted, because that definitely motivated me to make this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more of my videos, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And thank you so much for watching this extremely long video. I hope you guys honestly enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye!